Mm-hmm.
I got to give a shout out for my Be Humble. This definitely is going to be Steve Wilkes off the Carolina Panthers. Head coach, I think he really stepped up. You know, the team is in shambles. I know earlier Kate and Andrew were talking about it. And with the Carolina Panthers, and shout out to Sean Spencer. I know you're working tonight, man, and you're working behind the scenes, and I know you'd have a lot to say about this. But you know, one of your top wide receivers just went off and just made you guys look really bad, right? So what do you do in that situation? He went off against the offensive coordinator, and then after at that point he was sitting, right? At that point, you realize that he was still going off. It's not a good look, especially when you're playing the defending Super Bowl champions. You know, you want to play your best football, which they weren't even playing their best football. So there is something
Mm-hmm.
to be said about that, right? So yeah, like it's tough, but you know, it's good to show that Steve Wilkes, even though he's going and he's, you know, doing what he can with what he has, essentially, right? The fact that he sent Robbie Anderson inevitably away from his last time as a Carolina Panthers,
Yeah.
you needed to do that because you need to show that you're a good leader, right? So I really do think that, you know, that there is something to be said because when you are rebuilding a team, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nicole, um, it steps down from the leaders, from the management and stuff like that. You know, that's what the
Mm-hmm.
players thrive off of, right? Like
So true.
you could argue that a lot of the Saints' success was inevitably due to Sean Payton, right? Like he was a
Mm-hmm.
great coach and he led the players well. So I don't know. What do you think about it? Did you get to see the play or what happened with that on the highlights with Robbie Anderson?
I did see the highlights. It's like, what's going
Yeah.
on here? I mean, yeah, I've kind of researched him. Are we going into the
No,
Arizona?
no.
No?
No,
Okay.
no. We won't we'll just touch on it a little bit because I'm gonna go dive more. Like I don't know about you, but I'm gonna dive a lot more deep into it because I'm also gonna talk a little bit of Arizona Cardinals too to kind of talk about the trade as well and everything. But I don't know. What do you think about Steve Wilkes and doing what he did? I guess.
Yeah. You got to do sometimes what's best for the team and the morale. Like I'm kind of curious to see is like, there is camaraderie and like teamwork and team relationships in those locker rooms off the field. And who's to say how, he is with his other teammates and stuff like that too. I saw several people jump in to kind of, you know, take the heat, let them have some air and space in between themselves. So I really truly think I don't. Yeah, he's close with Matt Rule, and if he left, then there's different relationships I think at play, and
Fair.
sometimes your performance can be, dependent on other things in life or in other, work relationships.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
So yeah, that's how I thought about that.
I like it. I like it.
Yes. You're gonna ask me about the be humble?
Yeah, you're be humble. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, my be humble is Mariota. Mariota.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I was watching the highlight reel and he almost reminded me of Drew Brees. I hate saying that.
Ooh, wow, that's
That,
bold,
hey,
Nicole.
Andrew's not here, but that's the only thing I'm gonna say. You better take that. That's me being humble.
Oh man, I hope somebody clips that and we can play that over and over again.
No.
I don't know, maybe Sean can do that after the fact.
Um, yeah, I don't know. He just looked like a legendary professional.
Yeah,
Um, and he led his team to
yeah,
victory.
I'm definitely gonna touch on Mariota after too. I'm really curious to see how the rest of the season's gonna play out, but yeah, I guess yeah. So
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.